We all know that every culture is different, and those differences grow larger with temporal and geographical distance. But as much as we recognize these differences, every human culture exists in the same world. This fact creates many cultural continuities even across time and geography. Every culture on Earth is shaped by the nature of human beings and the physical natural environment. And insofar as these factors are similar, the patterns of culture are similar as well. As Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9 puts it, "What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun." In this light, it shouldn't surprise us that when we look beneath superficial differences, we find many similar features of culture between our times and New Testament times. We still wear clothes, enjoy art, have families, establish governments, and punish crimes much like people did in New Testament times. For this reason, it's often very easy to see similarities between cultures in the first century and our own day. Take, for instance, the scene in John chapter 4, verses 6 and 7 that introduces Jesus' conversation with a Samaritan woman. It was about the 6th hour when a Samaritan woman came to draw water. Jesus said to her, "Will you give me a drink?" Many of us have heard explanations of the cultural dimensions of this scene. Jesus met and talked with a Samaritan woman, even though Jews in Jesus' day considered Samaritans unclean and refused to associate with them. Now, as modern readers, we don't have feelings one way or the other about Samaritans, and we don't even think about whether or not people are ceremonially clean. But still, it isn't difficult to see significant parallels between this biblical scene and social prejudices in our own day. Unfortunately, people today are not very different from people in the first century in this regard. And because we live in the same world as people in the days of the New Testament, we're often able to draw parallels to our modern cultural experiences with ease, despite the differences.